It's me. It's Leo.
Yeah, what up, guys?
It's racist sound guy, Austin.
Racist sound guy. That's hilarious. I like that.
That's what they kept calling him on my live stream.
Racist sound guy.
Can't you just imagine him backstage at a Kiss concert moving around amps just like whop, Jew, spick, Mick.
That's so funny. Just there's going to be a resurfaced picture from when he was like a kid. Like his parents are going to be holding little Austin. They're all going to be in KKK uniforms.
Yeah, it's a little family reunion. Probably looks something like that. Southern Texas
reunion. That's hilarious.
That's great. Everybody photoshops Iggy's head onto Jesus or onto a Native American. Nico, they just Photoshop a bottle of Jim Beam into his hand, but you're going to be photoshopped into a Klan meeting.
Oh my God.
That's going to be great. Leo, that apology about last podcast, is it wrong for me to go into that?
Sure, man. If you want to.
Yeah. Austin, I'll bring you in on this too. So I felt like I was being, after the fact, I thought to myself, I was being a little hard on Leo last podcast. And I was curious if other people felt I was being hard on the guy too. And I went down into the comments and I saw that indeed some people didn't like how I was treating you. And I'll actually read one of the comments in particular that I read. And usually when people are talking shit about me, I think, oh, I'll get you. Yeah. If only you could say that to my face and I'd sort you out right. But this comment, I read it and I just thought, fuck, dude, this guy is making so many good points and he's so right. Let me read this. And don't worry, this isn't going to be all a bunch of sappy bullshit. We got some good revelations, some people ready to be on the phone lines. So let me read this. And I don't feel proud of myself or happy about this at all. And Leo and I talked. We're going to get to that too. So this is Maya, and this is a lot longer than I remember Maya's comment being, but it's got 124 thumbs up, so it's clearly relevant. Every time Leo says anything, Danny just grills and roasts it lately. Well, you've been saying a lot of stupid shit lately.
Yeah, sure. To be fair, I've said some absolutely asinine things, so, you know.
It's getting kind of stale, and it really limits the content when 20 minutes of the podcast is Leo having to defend everything he says. If you go back to some of the older episodes, the best podcasts have been the ones where they're cooperating. The stuntman work and backstory is interesting, and it would have made for good airtime. Instead, it's shut down immediately with an awkward joke about draining the pool right after Leo's. Gives Danny some props for some cliff jumping he used to do. Also setting him up for a story tangent, and Danny just shuts it down for a shitty roast that wasn't funny or called for. I agreed. I definitely could have done better with that pool joke, but he's right. The guy's right. Yeah. He's totally right. Sitting there listening to Leo have to be on the defensive every time he brings something up gets kind of old. There's more to comedy than being an asshole. It's my favorite thing about this channel, but you got to be able to moderate it. The first episode where this shit really started was the one where Leo talks about hooking up with his teacher. It was hit or miss for a while, and now every episode is Knock Leo Down, another Peg podcast. And I read that, and again, I just nodded my head and thought this guy is making a lot of valid points. And I called Leo. Was it Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Or was it Thursday?
It was before the shoot, right? So I think it might have been Thursday or Friday, yeah.
Doesn't
Thursday.
matter.
It was Thursday.
I called you up, and I had to think about that for a while, why I was being sort of a dick and sort of shoot down the Leo things. And I realized that it might have had something to do with an argument you and I had back in December, a little disagreement, and we made up about it. Sort of, and I buried it all down, and we were totally fine for January, February, March, whatever. And then recently I noticed myself, that irritation bubbling back up, and it coming out in things I said to you, or my behavior toward you sometimes. Yeah. And once I read that comment from our friend Maya, that all snapped into place, that the source of my prickly-ishness over here on mic number 1 was that. And I called you up, and we just talked about it. And the second I hung up the phone, it was all the anger was gone. Yeah. Like I felt back to like loving you like a brother from day one. And that's all I needed was just to call you and talk about it.
Yeah, like most things in life, I think as I get older, I realize that the more you talk about things, the better things are. You think that keeping things in is a way to handle, your emotions, and I've done it a million times. I feel like I've done that my whole life, especially with my parents. And when you let things out or you talk about them, they tend to find a way to fix themselves. So I appreciate them. And I hope, I hope that we don't ever have any tension or any things like that we're not talking about that we can talk about. And I feel like you are a brother to me, and I want this relationship to keep going for a very long time, forever. So
yeah. And we had a great shoot the next day.
We had a great shoot the next
day.
Perfect. Some magic happened, and can't wait to see what else we can create.
You're right. It's tough to bring things up, especially me, because I want to keep everybody happy. I don't want to criticize anybody. I don't want to risk taking anybody off and then having them leave the crew and then having a void that needs filling, because that's a lot of stress. But I guess an analogy is working out. It doesn't feel good to go to the gym and do squats or deadlifts. But if you don't, down the line, there are going to be bigger problems.
Exactly.
Namely heart disease and obesity.
There it
so
is.
For personal relationships, you have to prune them a little bit.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I try to be just Danny Mullen, captain of the ship. There are no problems, full speed ahead. And I realized after this that I'm not a master of interpersonal relationships. I'm not a master of a lot of things. I'm not always very funny. I'm not nearly as smart as some people think I am. I'm just a guy who tries to put out videos, and oftentimes they are pretty good.
They're the best. Man.
But I'm still learning how to be a good person and a good friend and a good comedian all the time, and I just wanted to apologize to Leo and all you guys.
There's no relationship is perfect, Everybody, is going to have ups and downs. The best thing, this is a great thing going forward, because I know if anything ever happens where we're at ends ever again, we will know how to handle it. And
fisticuffs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll take it outside, and we'll move on from it quicker, because honestly, we have a responsibility to each other to stay in a good place for all the people that are out there supporting us too.
Yeah,
it's our responsibility. It's a big responsibility.
Racist sound guy, did you fail to record that whole clip? I wouldn't be surprised, Voss. He's like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Mic number 1 wasn't running. Mic number 2 had a horrible static. Can you guys say that whole thing again?
I redeemed myself. Yeah. I spent 100 hours and like $800 to fix this.
Good man.
Archangel Austin, we got all the cameras back.
Great member of the team too,
We're going to start doing guests. Yeah. Archangel Austin proved he was a great member of the team on the camping outing, the survival mission.
He's a lifer, man.
Let's talk to Pussy Coordinator Brooks.
I'm excited, man. I know I saw some video that was very enticing. I'll tell you that
Pussy Coordinator
much.
Brooks, out of the blue, sent us a very sexual video that demands explanation now.
We need to get to the bottom of this, guys. Very sexual, as in there were people having sex.
Oh, come on,
what the
Pussy
fuck,
Coordinator.
Brooks?
Let me call Churdley's.
Yeah,
that's going to be the next best option. So I'm not going to say names until I have any permissions yet, but somebody was having... Oh, here he is. We got Pussy Coordinator Brooks on the horn. Pussy Coordinator, it's Danny.
Speaker.
What's up? You're with us, right?
Yes, I'm with you.
What's up, Brooks?
Brooks, you're on the Leo and Danny show, so I don't want you to say anything that you're afraid would get anybody in trouble, or yourself.
All right. That's fine. I'll try my best.
But keep in mind, you did have your cock out, and there was a woman holding it while you were urinating in the latest Danny Mullen video. So you're,
but that's just like that's not bad. That's regular.
No, that's just a regular Thursday night.
That was number 9 on the list of bad things he did that day.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Yeah, people were not so happy.
Yeah, what else? He made out with a hooker. He licked somebody's vomit.
You licked somebody's vomit. Yeah, you're.
Well, actually, I ended up going back and actually doing this problem. I should say that.
Wait. Let's talk about this a little bit, too, because I wanted to ask you about your road trip up to Northern California.
Oh, yeah.
From which you sent us a couple videos. But the first thing we should talk about is the blowback from the Edward 40 Hands video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people got mad.
The people who got mad were pretty much everybody who lived in the house where we were playing the game at.
What is their biggest gripe? What is the problem?
I felt bad, too, I tried to black out. I remember... I called Spencer the next day, and I was like, yeah.
Wait, Brooks, you're a little unclear. Are you on speaker 3 feet away from your phone?
My phone sucks. Is this better?
Yeah, that's a little better.
Is that better? Leo thinks it's better. I'm skeptical.
A little bit.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me go on speakerphone and then maybe...
What about a landline?
How's this? Yeah, no, I don't have a landline.
This is fine. This is fine.
It's better.
That's
All
good.
Right, yeah, so... Yeah, no, I called Spencer the next day, and I thought everything was chill. I was like, hell yeah, dude, last night was crazy. I totally blacked out. I don't remember anything.
Brooks, I'm sorry, 1 second. Spencer was the gentleman in the video who was the first to finish his 40s, who threw up, and then Brooks ate his vomit.
Yeah. Well, my dog and I together.
Yeah, as well as your dog, right? Yeah.
Matisse, yeah.
Yeah, that little shit. I love him. And then, of course, Chad loves Matisse so much they had to get the exact same breed except white.
I saw that.
We're going to get to the dog pickup trip because that was the reason you guys went to Northern California. But what did Spencer say?
I think that he was mostly upset because, after you fucked with the neighbors, they came back and they thought that you lived there or something, and they were like, obviously they set that firework off. Everyone was getting upset.
Well, Brooks, there are certain things you got to do when you're a blood. And announcing your bloodness to the neighbors is one of them.
That's one of the and it wasn't even a direct neighbor. The guy was they were down the street. Is this they're Latino. Do you think that has something to do with it, Danny? Is it just a classic example of xenophobia?
Well, the people I really offended with the blood thing were the hipsters. And Brooks, just for 1 second, I want to make it clear to the audience that the people whose faces we blurred, the gentleman I got into a little scuffle with, you might have thought they were gangster or hood or ghetto. They were skinny little hipsters.
They were as hipster as they come. I mean,
yes.
I'm pretty sure he was defending. I think he was definitely a feminist, but he was definitely defending the woman. And all Danny said was that she had a nice rack, which really is just a compliment.
It is.
It's a compliment.
And who knows complimenting women more than Leo?
Yeah, exactly. Who knows compliment? Yeah, I mean, if I was out and you told me,
nice
my
penis.
girlfriend, I'd be like, thanks, man.
Oh, your
Appreciate
girlfriend.
that. Yeah. Or even my girlfriend. You said nice rack. I'd say, thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
Leo, something tells me if I walked by you on the street and told your girlfriend she had a nice rack, you wouldn't be so okay with it. Brooks, back to you. So they were mostly upset about the antics with the neighbors.
I'm going to you, Leo, actually, if any pictures of your sister, if possible, if I could get those.
That's fair.
Yeah, sure, fine. No problem. I'll send you some pictures of my sister, yeah.
As long as you promise not to masturbate to it.
Yeah, don't masturbate to him. Just paint her or something.
I mean, I'm not going to promise that. But
I figured, Brooks. You masturbated to some pine trees up in the survival mission.
Yeah.
I think you can definitely pull one out to Leo's sister.
So wait, Brooks, to clarify this real quick, they weren't afraid. It wasn't the hipsters. It wasn't white people that came to the house. It was Latinos that came to their house to talk about what Danny did. Is this correct?
I really don't know. I kind of have been avoiding that whole situation with that house, like the plague. I'm cool. I talked to everyone there, like we're cool, but they were really pissed off about me climbing the roof. And I know you couldn't show that one part in your video where I found the poles and shit, but apparently that could have been
Brooks.
God damn it, Brooks.
Let me explain that to the camera. Brooks, at one point, he does a backwards donkey kick just at this random part of the structure, and 3 javelin poles that they seemed like they had some sort of function. I don't think it was good.
No.
They just come careening down from like 50 feet up.
Oh, yeah.
3 long bars of metal just fall from the sky. And the clip looks great. Ian filmed it so well, but I thought, hey, I cannot leave that in the video because...
destruction of property, whatever.
The people
Precisely.
Are already pissed enough. The last thing that they need is the construction people losing their shit.
Right. So if they mentioned the firework, that was the Latinos who threw the fireworks. So it might be like they might be afraid of the Latinos down the street, which I don't blame them.
They were nice people.
They were very nice.
You know what? I'm turning this around on its head. I think Spencer and I think Ryan are being racist.
I agree. I think they're being extremely racist.
Oh. They're fearing these people just because they come from a different country.
Exactly.
That's xenophobia. That's racist. That's bigoted. That's Brooks. I think you should think twice about who you associate with.
Honestly, I wouldn't be friends with these people
I didn't
anymore.
Know that this was drama alert.
It's 2020, man.
No, I apologize to all those guys, but Ryan pretty much insulted me and seems very upset.
No, I know. Chad and I are talking. I mean, it's weird, It's
clearly a narcissist.
Everyone's got their own convictions and such. So
yeah,
he's my friend, so I can't really hold anything.
Yeah, I got you. You're in the middle.
Know that we're just like it's basically just sometimes different parts of the phrase right.
Not everybody's as rock and roll as the Danny Mullen squad,
right?
And you and Chad, your souls belong with the Danny Mullen squad. It's pretty clear.
Clearly.
Right?
Dude, we're like, we just don't give a shit about anything and love having fun. That's just all that matters.
Well, speaking of which, is it Would the other person in the car, actually the person in the back seat, would he be upset if we mentioned his name and involvement with the sex act?
Yeah, not the female, but
Would he be offended?
Would the guy who was having sex with the chick be pissed if we said his name?
if we said his name.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. So Churdley's was railing a chick out.
Yeah, she was on top, and he's well hung, and she was definitely riding him. Yeah.
Watch his episode on Cold Ones with fucking Anything for Views and Max Mofo. Like,
He talks about sex.
Chad fucks, so he fucks.
He fucks.
Let me just rewind this back a little bit. So Leo and I, he's dressed as Mr. Giovanni. I'm dressed as some Charles Dickens, Abraham Lincoln top hat character. We were going around Los Angeles collecting past due rents, not real past due rents. Right. The bit was that coronavirus has made people unable to pay their lease, their fucking mortgage, whatever. So we were going around collecting money. The bit was going well, but when we were between the animal hospital and the orphanage, two places that were very behind on their rent, you sent me a video of Chad getting blown. And at first I thought it was Brooks.
We actually thought you were blowing Chad,
wearing a cowboy hat, dude.
Yeah.
She was wearing Brooks's cowboy hat.
Yeah.
She's from Texas, so it's cool.
It's cool for her to suck cock going 90 miles per hour with a cowboy hat.
She's definitely hot. But,
she was absolutely hot. We looked at the pictures.
Yeah.
But then in the next video you sent us, she was fully riding Chad in the back seat while Kev was driving and while you were shotgun filming.
I didn't see a condom there, Brooks.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
So much more fucked up, insane shit than that. At this point, it's probably bad that it seems normal to me.
Brooks, there was no condom involved. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Brooks,
I thought it would be funny just to send you a video.
But what about the condom use?
Yeah,
Leo raises a good point.
I'm worried.
Condom use?
Yeah. Yeah, he says it like he's never heard of it before.
Oh, dude, condom.
And then, Brooks, speaking of condom use, I had your blood all over my jowls in the 40 Hands video. And I know you've had sex with some questionable characters of various genders. I'm not judging. I'm a progressive fellow. But can you guarantee to me right now that I'm not going to get some bloodborne disease?
I can't guarantee anything, man.
Oh, my God.
Well,
let me ask you, Brooks, have you double teamed?
I'm joking, man. I got tested after I fucked that hooker and everything was good.
When did you fuck that hooker? I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Huh?
When did you fuck the hooker? You cut out.
Oh, yeah. I got tested after I fucked the hooker and I'm good, so.
When did you fuck the hooker? If this was in 2015, it's not doing me any good.
Yeah.
No, it was that girl from that night.
Oh, that girl from that, from the 40 Hands night. So you're good. Dude, the blood was on you before that.
And she ended up going totally crazy.
And she sucked Chad's dick too, right?
Yeah, man, that was a weird night. And then that was a weird night.
The stripper from the Edward 40 Hands video, who I made out with, I guess opened her legs to Brooks and then sucked off Chad.
Jesus.
Oh, dude, I made her put her son to bed.
Was he watching?
No, but he was definitely still awake. It was kind of fucked up. I was so drunk, I didn't give a shit. I was like, "You're a pad mom," but I did not.
Wait.
God. How did she already have a son?
She's 18?
She was having sex underage.
No.
That's the escort. He's talking about the escort.
I'm talking about the one. Oh, not the one. That girl's a stripper. There's a difference between strippers and escorts.
Gotcha, I get it. I'm so confused, but I'm still reassured because you got tested and apparently you didn't have AIDS. Either way.
Yeah, I don't have AIDS.
Okay.
Not yet. Hopefully.
Okay, in that case, Chad did not have sex with that girl. I'm thinking of somebody else. All right, Brooks. And also some big news to announce. The Ariel Pink collaboration.
Oh, my God.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm so excited for that.
Or should I say, you always call him Ariel, so I guess I'll defer to you. Ariel.
His name's Ariel Rosenberg, but, I mean, everyone calls it. It doesn't fucking matter. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, so you guys bonded over the Jewish thing. Dude, Brooks?
No, we bonded over actually the sex cult. We've had some crazy orgies together, for sure.
Well, I'm sure the Jewish thing didn't hurt. But Brooks, I got to give you praise, dude, because not only did Brooks introduce me to Churdley's Chad, because Brooks was a mega fan of the channel.
He's an asset.
He showed Ariel Pink, who's one of the most well-respected musicians alive, a legitimate rock star. Brooks showed Ariel the yelling rape and Target video, which I think is my best video.
It's a great video.
And what, Brooks, Ariel was just down with it?
Yeah, no, we literally watched it together for the first time. We were cracking up, and then now he watches all your shit. He loves it.
Dude.
That's hilarious.
He follows you on fucking Instagram. He follows so few people.
Yeah, we were messaging.
Okay, nice.
Hey, so Brooks again went above and beyond the Call of Duty. Was talking to
man.
Ariel.
Good man.
Ariel says he's down to record a song with the Danny Mullen crew, and I was telling Brooks we got to play it live.
Oh my God.
So down.
So it's gonna be like fat ass Jerry with his shirt off and a bass
my
guitar,
God, dude.
Inla Niggy with a tambourine.
Oh my God.
And then me just hammered drunk strumming a guitar, and then Ariel Pink, a real rock star, is gonna be there. We could sell tickets, dude.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we need to sell tickets.
As soon as this virus was over, I mean, we could probably find some like underground warehouse to do it. But if we find out, we get mad at us. We get canceled. I think that you're uncancelable, honestly.
Hey,
He's uncancelable.
Hey, let's just have the concert at Ryan and Spencer's house.
Yeah,
I don't like Ryan's Instagram handle, Ryan the Leader. What a narcissist. Such a narcissist.
We shouldn't talk shit on the guy. We shouldn't talk shit on the guy.
Some of the fans are going to find him now. That'll be funny.
No.
Yeah, everyone's got their whole.
It's okay. It's okay. He'll come over to the, I don't even want to call it the dark side. He'll see the light eventually.
Yeah.
He'll see the light side.
I mean, we all know you're like a good guy and deep down, and sometimes you hadn't been drunk in like 4 months. So honestly, it wasn't really in your control. You put yourself in that situation and just hope that Leo would take care of you better. But that was his fault.
Oh my God! I didn't take care of you. I didn't take care of him good enough.
And Brooks, let me also point this out to the audience. 2 St. Ides.
Yeah.
Okay, if anybody was drinking a Bud Light, and if anybody had a Miller in the other hand, I drank literally
4 times. Yeah, two more
twice
times.
the
Yeah,
alcohol.
twice the amount. Yeah.
I drank twice the alcohol they did after being sober for 4 months.
Right. Yeah. No, it was a lot, dude. I fucked up. I mean, it was my fault a little bit for thinking that was a good idea, but it proved to be great for the video.
Yeah, Leo rigged the placement
it,
of the St. Ides too, so I had no choice but to grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made me grab it.
Cock, dude. You like that though? You like that though, Brooks? Huh?
I did not even initiate all that fucking gay shit, bro. That was not me. But
I don't believe you.
It's a great, dude. That's a great. Anybody who's down to do some gay shit for the video is always hilarious. So that's perfect. It could be that's your niche is part of that. That's part of your niche, Brooks.
A couple boys being boys.
Just boys being boys, dude. Hockey locker rooms, the gayest by far.
All right, Brooks. I'm going to let you off the hook. I'm not going to investigate any further to that boys being boys comment. I know you got some good stories to tell. Hey, you got to come on the podcast in the flesh, and we'll talk about your wild sexcapades. How does that sound?
Ask him if Churdley's came.
Sounds good to me, man. I'm down.
Wait, did Churdley's... Wait, also, Brooks, so Leo wants to know if Churdley's came in the car.
Yeah.
I want to know if a double team happened later on.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, there was no double team. I mean, I think it could have been in the cards, but the thing is, I'm sure you know this as well as most of Chad's friends, but he falls asleep quite easily. So he was like, dude, we're going to go to San Francisco afterwards. We'll get a hotel and we'll fucking party. So we got there. By the time that we got to the dog, we were already so drunk. He just walked out of the car in socks and like this old Ukrainian lady, like she was selling us, sells him the dog for $4,000.
Jeez.
That's it. No, those are expensive as fuck.
Decrepit YouTuber, unshaven, like walking up with no socks.
With pussy juice all over his dick.
Mismatched socks. It was so funny. Honestly, it could have been it was a bit.
Well, Brooks, I wish you just would have lied and said you fucked her to go out on a high note here.
No. So he didn't. Did he come?
No, man. I would. See, the thing is, there's some people. I'm not gonna mention who in the friend group, but there's something like a little bit of a bro code. If you're gonna fuck one of the girls, you gotta fucking run it past me at least once. Don't fucking do it.
You are pussy coordinator Brooks.
Yeah.
You control the supply and demand of puss.
Yeah.
Hey, but Brooks, the last question we're going to ask of you is, did Chad come in or on that girl in the car?
Yeah.
No. Although he does keep asking. She wants to have his baby for sure.
Oh, that is wow.
He's a rich YouTuber, and that's just all. They do the math.
So you're saying that a lot of girls come after Chad for babies, or they come at him with no condoms or no birth control?
I mean, the road goes both ways, long as say.
Okay.
Wow.
Brooks, you've been very informative.
Dangers of fame.
Again, you're a huge asset to the channel.
Yes, thank you.
Not only are you arranging big collaborations, always bringing the vagina.
Very positive, man.
But you provide great content. Hey, and I want to say this about you too, Brooks. I'll say this about Leo. I'll say this about Chad. You guys are great to have on shoots because you're all laughers. If somebody says something funny, you guys laugh, and it makes the bit seem that much funnier. You're never jealous. Oh, I wish I would have made that joke. Or, oh, that's not funny enough for my taste. Having you guys around is great. It's such a positive energy. I love shooting with your asses.
It's good, man. You got to be a laugher.
Yeah, dude. That's why I like. That's one of the reasons why I loved watching your shit so much before I met you. I was just like, it seemed like you guys were always doing some like creative shit. You know, so many fucking lame ass YouTubers doing the most terrible videos. So,
who's your least favorite YouTuber?
My least favorite YouTuber.
Who's a big, high-profile YouTuber who the audience would know?
Big, high-profile. My least favorite. Fuck, dude. I don't know.
Don't be afraid to burn a bridge right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not afraid to burn a bridge. I can't think of anyone who I out. Oh, you know what, Deji. I think that he's a shitty little like KSI wannabe. You know, it's just sucks.
Archangel Austin's nodding his head over there.
Yeah, he agrees.
I don't even know who that guy is.
Yeah, I don't
It's
either.
KSI's little brother.
Oh, KSI's little brother.
KSI's little brother.
I was hoping you would say somebody local who we could.
Yeah.
We need to start a feud.
Torment, yeah.
We need a new feud. I don't know if you're aware, Brooks, of the Bozo Brigade, but I've already burned down their houses, metaphorically.
Yeah.
We need to find the new enemy for the Danny Mullen crew to move against.
Poor Bozo Brigade,
Oh,
man.
dude, I know. The gang needs a rivalry.
We do.
Oh, 100%.
We'll work it out, but Brooks, you've been great, and we got to get you in studio soon, buddy, okay?
Oh, that'll be fun.
All right, most definitely, man. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, later, Brooks.
Later, bud.
There you go. We covered a lot of ground on that call.
Wow. $4,000 for a dog, dude. Would you ever pay $4,000 for a dog?
Not right now. Churdley's, I don't know if you remember that podcast that I did with him. He has currently 120 grand in the bank. Well,
Yeah.
now 116 grand in the bank.
Yeah, exactly. You know, yeah, he's got some cash.
And he makes 40 grand a month.
Yeah, he's fine. He can afford that dog. No, absolutely. I'm saying, but yeah, I mean, either way, though, fuck, man, there's rescues, you know? You could rescue a dog, for God's sakes. He wanted that cute little dog. Those are beautiful, man.
I don't blame anybody who doesn't get a rescue. And this isn't my original thought, but Louis C.K. and Bill Burr both mentioned it independently in their specials.
Yeah.
That a dog is an investment of about 10 years.
Yeah, man.
And if your dog sucks meaning it is a mutt,
barks,
its temperament's all over the place, it wasn't trained when it was younger, and oh, by the way, its owner beat it when he came home drunk from the bar. You want that in your house for 10 years?
No, man. Yeah, I trust me. My parents have a couple of rescues, and one of them is pretty goddamn annoying. A couple of them, they just bark furiously every time I come into the house. I feel like the guy that beat him might have looked like me. It wasn't me, I promise. But yeah, it gets pretty annoying. But they have like a soft heart, and they fucking, it makes them. I guess it's like a good deed, and it's all right. But yeah, I probably wouldn't buy a rescue. I'd probably buy a cute little dog like that too. Yeah.
If it's an investment. You want a dog that can be a good companion, a good smart breed that you've thought long and hard about getting. Yeah. I have a story about a rescue dog. Mm-hmm. My buddy Chris Carlino, I've mentioned him multiple times. I used to live with him. He kicked me out. Then we became friends again. He's a patron to my Patreon. I went over to his house to watch a UFC recently, back in December. And I get over there. There are two dogs barking furiously. One of them is this little fucking Chihuahua thing. It's his girlfriend's, and it's a rescue. I'm a little on guard. I said, this dog seems like it really fucking hates me. Somebody's like, oh, just let the dog go. The dog will chill out. This Chihuahua beelines for me. It's got a cloudy eye. Its fur's all different colors. Muddy as mutt gets. It beelines for me, latches onto the back of my thigh, and tears into me. I still have the scar.
Jesus.
Right there. You see that, Leo?
Oh, shit, that's big.
Can you zoom in on this, Austin?
Oh, my God.
This was my last encounter with a mutt.
Dude, it was trying to take you out, man. It was trying to go for the fucking aorta. I don't even know if that's on the leg, to be honest.
I'm getting that good angle.
Oh, you can remotely zoom. That's cool. I thought you were on 4chan.
So it fucked you up, huh?
Fuck up's an exaggeration.
Dogs usually like you too. In the wild, when I've seen you around the old dogs, all the dogs seem to like you.
You know the secret?
What's that? You're white?
No, a jar of peanut butter in the back pocket.
Ah, keep that Keep that specifically for dogs, huh?
See, I thought I was over the putting peanut butter on my cock.
Yeah. I know that you did that. You did admit to doing that. A lot of people have, and it's great that you admitted it because people need to know that that's not that abnormal. It's a little weird, but it's okay.
The things that we all did in childhood, can we admit some horrible things we did in childhood?
Well, sure. I jerked off in a bookstore. It was a Barnes & Noble.
See, that's funny, though.
It's funny.
I'm talking we go a layer deeper.
All right, let's see what I can do.
The stuff that you've never told anybody that you're humiliated
All
to
right,
tell.
I love that. I love this. But yeah, you go so then I can know how deep to go. Do you have one? Yeah. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, I can't wait.
And I can't remember if I said this on that video I posted where I admitted all this shit.
Yeah.
That was ballsy, huh?
That was an unbelievable video. Yeah, that's very underrated.
Let me retell this by saying I remember when my sexuality started bubbling up when I was younger. I must have been 5 or 6 years old. I would draw pictures of men and women on top of each other, just a crayon in the palm of my hand.
Oh, wow.
Gripping too tightly, big bubble people.
That's funny.
And to this day, I know my mom obviously found those.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know how to operate the shredder. I didn't take them down to the local incinerator. They were just in a cupboard that my mom eventually opened. But where it really got bad was when I knew my mom liked to take a shower at around 6 p.m. at night.
Okay.
My curiosity about sex, about the female body, it can no longer be answered by just pieces of paper and crayons. So I time it. When she goes into the shower, I got into her bed.
Oh, God.
Hid completely underneath the blanket. Like a Navy sniper hiding underneath a tarp up in the mountains. Like a camouflage ghillie tarp.
Wow.
I waited until she got out. Just my eye was poking out, and I watched her stroll naked out of the shower.
Oh, my God.
And then, here's the thing. Because if
Had to be 1970s. Had to be 70s, no?
Yeah, it was bushy. And if she didn't...
Oh, my God.
She didn't leave the room for a long time after that, so I had no escape plan. I started panicking. What was my answer? Pretend I was asleep.
Oh, my God.
So eventually she stumbled across me and just yelled, "Oh, Danny, what are you doing in here?" I was like, "Oh, Mom, I fell asleep." I did.
And that's good performance. You sold the sleep story.
I thought you said good performance as if I was.
Oh, no, please. No.
I sold the sleep story, but dude, I did a couple really inappropriate things to my mom. I remember one boating trip. We were playing Truth or Dare, and it was a little family road trip version. Like, I dare you to hold your breath for 10 seconds under the next bridge. That sort of stuff.
Oh, my God.
I get my mom on Truth, and I say, "Have you ever had sex with anybody other than Dad?"
Oh, my God.
A down blanket of silence fell over the car. And my mom responded with, "Danny, that's a question that's really inappropriate, and I'm not going to answer."
Oh, my God.
And then also...
She pleaded the fifth, so which means yes.
And I'm sorry, I'm on a roll right now. There's one more that's really embarrassing.
Please,
I got to get on my chest.
Out of control. Yeah.
She came out of the shower. No, we showered together once when I was in my really, really young years, my toddler years. Remember those years, Austin?
Who does
remember them well?
Showering with your mom and dad?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Years.
I remember taking baths with my siblings, though.
Yeah, do you block those out? I mean, you must block the showering with the family, with the parents out, right? Because
let me tell you this next anecdote, and we'll see if I blocked it out or not, okay?
All right. Oh, my God.
I pointed her vagina hair because it was very 70s when we were in the bathroom together.
Yeah.
And she says, "Yeah, that's a vagina." And I think I actually touched her vagina hair.
Oh, my
And I don't think she
God.
stopped me. I think she thought it was just healthy human exploration and it was okay to let me touch her hair. And then it gets even worse. 14 years later, we're in Lake Tahoe.
Oh, my
Maybe
God.
not 14, maybe 11.
Okay.
I was 12 or 13 years
All right,
old.
so, yeah, like 9 years later.
I made it complex with math. I'm sorry. I brought that up in the car. I'm like, "Hey, Mom, remember that time you let me touch your vagina in the bathroom when we were showering together in front of my whole family?"
Oh, my God. You did this.
Yeah.
And what was that moment like with the fam?
The breath left everybody's lungs.
My God.
My sister, who was in high school at that point,
Yeah,
already
those-
having sex, getting drunk,
so fucked.
I'm sure she wanted just to dissolve into molecules and
those-
vape
yeah.
and just vanish.
Yeah. That's so fucking hilarious, though. I mean, I don't think I was going to say that might have been the moment that fucked you up, but I don't think so.
What do you got?
You're too.
I know you got some of those.
I just
too.
have, like, I would jerk off in random places. I was really horny. I didn't have any porn. There was no porn on the internet or anything.
So almost nothing's changed. You still don't jerk off to porn. You still jerk off all the time.
All the time.
It's
yeah.
just DMs.
It's just DMs. Well, yeah, not exactly DMs now. More like pictures and There's a lot, like, you know, I don't subscribe to OnlyFans, but they're leaked online, so you know that might it fancies me a little bit.
Leo,
But
get deep with me there.
Yeah.
Something that you've done
I know,
that
I'm
you
trying to
think
think,
nobody
man.
else does, because I guarantee you're
Yeah.
going to say it. Somebody else watching or
it's
listening.
gonna be like I've done it. Yeah. I mean, I've definitely, like, with my sisters, I've probably, you know, I've come out of the bathroom naked when I was like young on purpose and kind of pretended like it was an accident.
Nothing's changed there either.
I still do that, so it's really not surprising at all. But no, man. Like,
Can I tell a certain story from Vegas in May last year?
Yeah.
We brought a couple girls back, me and Nico, from this terrible nightclub called Chaos in Vegas.
Yeah.
We have to shoot the next day. It was between the sexual assault guy video and the first Edward 40 hands. We'd gotten one in the can, still had another to go, so we were going to bed kind of early. These girls are hanging around, drinking beers. Leo disappears into the bathroom for about 10 minutes, then reemerges totally unannounced, just in his underwear, inexplicably. We were still wearing collared shirts, dress shoes. This guy's just walking around with a half boner in his underwear for these girls to see.
It's an old move. It's an old move. You know, you can do that too, but feel free to borrow it.
I can pull it off?
Yeah, you can pull it off. Oh, easily. You look fantastic. Of course, when you're 18, you can't be held accountable for anything that you're trying. You're just trying to learn things. Me and my old roommate, Andrew, Tapia, he doesn't care. Andrew Tapia. We used to...
Not Andrew Judge?
Not Andrew Judge, no. I lived with Tapia. He was probably the shadiest baseball player I ever met. Just like, you know, like loved pussy as much as I did. So our move was we would invite girls over and we would put on Magic Mike. And then we would strip for them. And then once we got naked...
This is recent. That's not that old of a movie.
No, not that old of a movie. Yeah, it was probably like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Yeah. That was a move I did. But dude, when you're naked, when the cock is out, it has a much better chance to be touched than when it's not out.
Did Andrew Tilapia have a big penis, though?
Tilapia had a solid cock. Like, not big. It was like, you know, like above average, like probably 6 inches.
See, this is a problem I have, and I know Archangel Austin will deny he has the issue.
That, yeah.
I got a big cock. It doesn't fit in girls' asses. It always knocks the bottom off their vagina. What can I say? I'm blessed.
I actually killed a girl one time with my penis. I ripped her in half.
I killed the girl with my penis.
Did you use it as a tourniquet around her neck, or was it just pure blunt force up the cunt?
It's kind of like one of those battering rams you see in medieval movies.
Like in the third Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Perfect. The problem I have with my limp penis move, and I know I've beaten this into the ground, is the big balls and the not an exceptionally large limp penis.
So when you're naked and it's limp, I mean, you got to chub up a little bit. You got to go to the bathroom and jerk it off a little bit.
I'll chub up, but the thing is, my balls are so big that even when I'm chubbed, my cock just goes down to the bottom of my nutsack. Whereas I feel like a respectable penis should hang down below.
Yeah, visually it'll look like that. But yeah, I mean, also... I feel like girls aren't just completely fixated on that. It's nice to look. I mean, I don't know.
Agreed, but when you have a few whores who are down to come watch Mountain Mike with you and Tilapia.
Magic Mike, yeah. Absolutely, you're right. Those girls are probably looking for some nice cocks. Yeah,
or one of them could just be, ex-stripper, butterfly tattoo on her shoulder. You have a small dick. Get away from me. It takes a man years to recover from that kind of ego blow.
And, what good thing if when I was single, I would definitely shut girls down heavily if they ever did anything like that. I don't know if you remember the scene in Forrest Gump when the girl talks shit to Forrest in front of Lieutenant Dan when he's missing his legs and he just freaks out on her.
I recently watched it. Refresh me. What happened?
So Lieutenant Dan's missing his legs, right? And they took those two girls home, and then Forrest Gump is making out with that girl, and he's like, "You taste like cigarettes," and she's like, "What are you fucking stupid or something?" And Lieutenant Dan's like, "Don't call him fucking stupid. He saved my life," and told him to get the fuck out.
And Lieutenant Dan,
exactly what I did.
If he doesn't have legs, then he's pimping.
Oh yeah,
he knows how to get pussy without all the physical advantages.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan for sure was fucking hanging down his fucking knees. But yeah, of course. So yeah, if there's an insult thrown any way towards any of my friends or anything, if I'm ever in a situation like that, it's immediate. You stop it, and it's like you're only giving us positive feedback the entire time, or you get the fuck out.
It's so true. I talk a lot of shit to a lot of girls in a lot of videos, but it's always on camera for entertainment.
Right.
I would never in my life comment negatively to a girl's face on her vagina, her body, her face in an intimate situation. And I would never dream of that.
You're absolutely right about it. Girls do that way more often, I think, in person than people talk about. Like, I've had a girl who asked me to eat her out. I don't know if I've ever even talked about this. And,
Tell this story.
Yeah.
This one amuses me.
Yeah, I went out. Me and my buddy Chad. We went to this local little bar in North Hollywood. We did our job that night, and we took a couple of girls home. We started taking our shirts off. It started getting nice. I kind of hook up with mine, so I'm in the bedroom, and Chad's hooking up with his on the sofa or in the living room. So. I'm like hanging out in bed, and she kind of just basically asked me to eat her out. And I don't know this girl.
How far had you guys gone by that point?
She gave me a blowjob. She had definitely given me a blowjob.
Standard.
So,
and
you know.
came.
I came. It's very easy for me to come from a blowjob. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting there, and she straight up asks, I'd love you. It'd be great if you went down on me right now. And I said, well, I like to really get to know a girl before I do that. It's a really intimate act for me. I said that. And
now he pulls the Jesus card.
Now I pull the Jesus
After
card.
Mr. Penis has been sucked dry and shriveled away.
Yeah, this is not it's not the only time that ever happened, but it was the only time that this happened. She goes, "Oh, you don't want to eat my pussy right now?" And I said, "No." And then she goes, "Then you can get the fuck out." And I looked at her, and I was like, impressed in many ways. And I was like, wow. I smiled and I said, "Wow, okay." So I put my pants back on, and I didn't even throw the shirt on. I went to the living room. My poor friend was like almost about to fuck this chick, and I was like, "Chad," she said that she just kicked me the fuck out. I was like, "I'm gonna be outside if you." I was like, "You finish up in here. I'll wait for you."
And he still got laid?
No, he didn't. He left right there. He's a good guy. I know. I shouldn't even said anything.
You should have stealthed it out.
Yeah.
You know who you were in that situation, and you know who she was?
Oh my God.
You were me, and she was my dad. The time my dad paid me in advance to chop up the ivy with a machete. He said, "Daddy, I'm going to give you $100 to go with that ivy bush with my machete I just got from Ace Hardware." I said, "Okay, Dad. Yeah, can you pay me now? Because, I'm a little short on cash." He paid me. A day turns into a week turns into 3 weeks. Hey, Daddy, I'd love for you to chop up that ivy. Dad, but I'm moving to San Francisco this Tuesday.
No, you did that? You bastard.
The $100 was the blowjob she gave you, and then you never chopped her ivy.
Never chopped her ivy, man. It was not a great move, to be completely honest. But I didn't want to eat her out. I mean, she was sweating all. It was like one of those hot summer days out here. I had spent 5-6 hours with her. She didn't take a shower.
What'd she look like?
She was... As far as I remember, I was pretty drunk that night. She was like an average white girl, not fat or anything, just an average white girl.
Not pretty.
Not amazingly pretty. If she was, come on, I would have eaten her pussy like it was, no matter what it smelled like. If she was really beautiful.
She probably wasn't even a 7 then.
No, probably not even a 7. Absolutely. Or else I would have done it. Yeah, exactly. There's no reason not to. I mean, I had a friend tell me once, he goes, as long as it doesn't smell, right? But I wasn't sure it wasn't going to smell.
If a chick just looks like a blob.
Right.
You transfer all those associations and feelings down to her vagina.
Yeah.
Average face, average body.
It's going to be an average vagina. Yeah.
But even an average, I don't know what.
Even if an average vagina's fine to eat out. Yeah. If it smells all right. Yeah.
I guess maybe we're shallow men, but to me, a 5, which is dead average, average to the rest of the world is below average to me or you and Archangel Austin for that matter.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So a 5 or a 6, an average-looking girl, I don't want my face anywhere near her crotch.
No, I wasn't feeling like that was something I wanted to do at the time. Absolutely not. And I get there's guys out there that just absolutely love eating vagina and eat like random, not
black
perfect.
Guys, right?
Yeah, black guys. Some black guys like vagina. No, I think they hate actually. Yeah, they don't like eating vagina.
That was my attempt at a shitty joke.
No, but that's actually fun. No, that fucking black guys hate eating pussy, dude. They would talk to my buddy Max. My buddy.
So this is true. So this is a substantial stereotype. So we were saying.
It is. I think so. He was a basketball player, a really good one, and he had spent many, many, many hours with black guys, and they got him not to like eating pussy. They'd be like, "Man, that shit's slimy, man." You know what they said one time? They said that they were like, "Man, what if you lick that shit and that shit lick you back, man?" Like, these were the thoughts they were thinking about. Like, if the fucking clit would lick back, what would you do?
Not much for science, these gentlemen.
Yeah, not much for science. Yeah, but what would you do if, like, a clit licked you back, though?
I can't even really entertain that.
Yeah.
I suppose I'd run away.
Yeah, you'd run away. That's what the black guy was like, "Man, I'd run all the way back to my parents' house, man. Just fucking..." Yeah. Speaking
of black men who are a few years behind the times, you want to share our story from shooting this weekend?
Oh, my God. One of the most interesting moments that I think funny, but it was almost like so ridiculous. I didn't know if it was real. But yeah, we went to Skid Row. Would you call it just straight Skid Row?
As skiddy as Skid Row rows.
It was a very, very crazy time to go down there. It is very sad what's going on in just LA, not far from here. But yeah, there was just rows and rows of African Americans living on the streets. A few white people.
I will say, and you'll, I'm sure, agree with me, everybody was very polite.
Yeah.
We were
very polite, yeah.
We were walking down Skid Row.
Like a couple of assholes with
dressed in pimp suits, literally in pimp suits.
Yeah, pimp suits.
Canes, top hats, fake leopard print.
Oh, yeah.
Almost every person we walked by called to us from the street. Hey, how's it going over there?
Yeah,
hey,
it was great.
You two boys look great. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the complimentary. It was great. We're probably going to go back there at some point, right? We got to do something there.
I'm down, but
it's going to be a tough day.
There are two security guards who are not looking forward to our arrival.
Two security guards who do not like us and will never probably associate themselves with us. And if they did find the video, they'd probably put in a request to get taken out.
We go to a homeless shelter. My plan was to collect rent from the most sympathetic institutions I could think of. We go to the homeless shelter. There are bars everywhere, security guards. It looks sketchy. I asked these guys, trying to make something happen, hey, can we come in and do a little filming inside the homeless shelter? We're making a documentary.
Immediately, these two black men are like, "Oh yeah, we going viral, motherfucker! Hell yeah, come up! How many subs you got, man?" And
400,000.
Oh, you got fucking 400,000 subs. Get up in here, man!
Hell
shit,
yeah.
Fuck yeah,
well,
man!
Thank you, gentlemen. It's an honor to be here. Well, let us ask you a little bit about your jobs. About 10 minutes of uninteresting conversation ensue about the work.
Honestly, we were just kind of thrown back by like who was going in and out, what was going on. They were like,
we were uncomfortable.
Yeah, we were uncomfortable. Exactly.
Nothing kills comedy like being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I've noticed it on the shoots where we're not sure of our surroundings, we're afraid for our physical safety. Another example, whenever I have a lot of shit to do in a shoot, there are a bunch of props, there's a script. That's me at the least funny because your mind is going a million directions at once.
And we have one take. It's not a fucking movie where you have 20 takes to get it right. We have one take.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of pressure, and that's what you're saying, you know?
And the easiest place to be funny is wide open spaces when it's an unscripted interview hangout video. That's the easiest time to be funny.
Yeah.
This, we had to maybe extract rent from these gentlemen who that was a scary prospect because
one guy kind of like was really didn't like to be filmed, and he looked like he was a scary security guy. He had a fucking bulletproof vest on.
RoboCop.
Yeah, RoboCop. They nicknamed him RoboCop, the other two security guards. He didn't even want to be in the video, and he's like, don't fucking film me, man. So right off the bat, I'm like, dude, I don't want Ian might get punched in the face.
Yep.
So that guy's walking away.
Not to mention there are about 10 million bums with heroin needles in their pockets that use as
all over
weapons.
the place. Yeah, exactly. Just surrounding us.
We have some nervous chitter chatter. Nothing funny's happening until Leo pops the question. Do you remember the?
I believe I said. I just figured like they would have something to say about this. I said, what if a big ass motherfucker came around here and just called you guys a couple faggots? What would you do, right? And
I just watched the video, so forgive my horrible voice. I can't do any voices, but they're shit, motherfucker. We get everybody inside the shelter. We rush those motherfuckers. We head bop them. They be fucking not around here no more saying shit. And then I said to those guys, I was like, oh, I feel you, brother. If somebody called me a faggot, they'd be signing their lease for a grave plot. And then Leo started to like agree with me too.
Yeah, I agree with him. And then I knew that something was coming. I knew that Danny was going to do one of his fucking Danny Mullen things, and then this is what happened.
Leo, of course, though, he doesn't like to admit this, but he sucked a cock once in college.
I sucked a cock. This is what he said to these motherfuckers, dude, right? And of course, the one rule of improv is yes and, right? Although I didn't feel comfortable doing this because these guys, it was like one of the, if in a movie it would have been like those screeching halt tires, like, eek! Like these guys are like, what? What'd you say? You say what? And they both look at me, and I made sure that I was wanting them to understand because I had a little mask on. So I put my mask down. I go, I sucked one dick in college.
Just one time.
Just one time.
These guys, it was like a military move.
It was a military move,
Like
yeah.
Napoleon Bonaparte, I'm sure in his marching orders, one of them was to turn on your heel and go the other direction.
Yeah.
About face and then walk off.
Yeah.
These guys, about face, they both turn on their heel, walk immediately back into the homeless shelter while muttering to themselves about how we're gay.
Yeah, how we're gay. Just the highest level of homophobia that I have ever seen in person.
Amazing.
And it was a truly amazing moment. Yeah.
It was good. I can't believe that, man.
I can't believe it either.
That you not only was it only one cock?
It was one cock.
Which
it was in college. I clearly look like I've been out of college for at least 10 years. I sucked one cock 10 years ago,
dude,
and these guys weren't fucking having it.
A decade should be enough to get your straight card back.
Yeah, man.
Not to the security guards at Loaves and Fishes in Skid Row.
Yeah, no. They were not okay with this. They were not. And it made for some quality content. Yeah.
Austin, you been looking at any pussy lately?
Yeah. Have you?
No.
You look way better without your beard. Thank you for shaving that monstrosity.
You're welcome.
I have a question for you guys about pussy. Both of you. Has there ever been a girl that power played you like hard enough, or what, I don't know how to say it, but just made you come over and eat her pussy and leave?
Absolutely not.
That's never happened to you.
That's a rare breed of woman.
Yeah, that's a very rare breed. Yeah. What about you, Austin?
Not really. I mean, sometimes I'll eat pussy to ensure I get my dick sucked.
You would be the kind of guy that a girl could message, "Hey, come lick my fucking carpet."
I'd be like,
and you'd
"Sit
hop
on
in
my
your
face,
Mustang.
bitch."
Now you'd be in your Mustang, breaking the speed limit on the way there.
A couple times I've been with a really beautiful girl that I've been kind of intimidated by when I was younger, and I couldn't get hard, and I just went down on her. Has that ever happened to you?
Let me tell you this, kiddos. Licking the pussy is a very valuable weapon.
It is.
You need to buy yourself some time to A, get hard, and B, let the orgasm recede. If you feel like you're going to come prematurely, pull the fuck out and put your tongue on the clitoris for 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You'll be starting from zero.
Yeah, it buys you time. Absolutely. That is something. I might do a Patreon video about that. The eating puss to buy some time, regardless. But yeah, that's a great older man, not an older man move, but it's a great veteran move to eat the pussy to buy some time. When you need to get your life together down there, just relax, let it happen. It's the key.
The thing about it is, it's a veteran piece of knowledge, but the time you need it most is when you're a rookie.
Exactly. You need it most when you're a rookie. Yeah, later on you're having sex with younger women. You're always the more powerful guy. They're submissive to you. Your dick's probably hard immediately. You probably go around your girlfriend, your dick's immediately hard.
I'm also desensitized from a decade of jerking off to porn, a decade of having sex.
Yeah.
I'm not a hair trigger kind of guy anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that you're not a hair trigger guy. Leo boasts frequently that he can come from a blowjob in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah. I could, if she's good, I'm talking minute.
What if she's mediocre?
If she's mediocre, 2.5 minutes at most, man. 3 minutes, 5 minutes is like crazy.
Where do you stand on this, Austin?
Well, I mean,
I can go for 20 minutes. I'm a stud with a big dick.
Well, if she isn't gagging on it because I have such a huge fucking cock.
I don't know. I can kind of I just decide when I'm going to come and then I will. I mean, if she's sucking my dick for like 10 minutes, I'm like, all right, I should probably bust a nut now.
What do you think about
her fucking lips?
Wait.
What do you think about
You
it?
have that sort of acute control of your climax?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
You need to get into the porn industry, my friend. You need to get there now.
I mean,
definitely.
Sometimes it could be a little harder. Like it might slip up on me, but I can either keep going and then I can turn it on a dime. I can come in 45 seconds if I put my mind to it.
Okay.
If I'm just trying to I just want to get out of here.
Do you have to do what I do?
He's 20 years old. His testosterone's up here.
Yeah, that's true. I am younger.
Do you have to imagine a girl has her tongue up your ass while you're having sex or no? That's my move.
And that'll
Can't really visualize it since I haven't had that happen before.
Yeah, there you go. It feels good.
We need to get a girl to lick his ass live in studio.
That would be fucking phenomenal. So, is that really your go-to every time? To come from a blowjob or anything?
Getting my ass licked visualization? Yeah. No. I came from a blowjob from my girlfriend straight up this weekend after having sex twice before that day and coming.
Wow. Just the visual, just looking down?
Just looking down.
Yeah, I can still look down. I mean, when you're with a girl that you're really attracted to, I think the only time you need help coming from a blowjob is when either she's not really good at all or you can't see her face. Sometimes the visual's kind of weird. You're like, it's just the top of her head. It's in a car or whatever. Then you need some help. Or when you're not that attracted to her,
Yeah, my move is when I'm having sex with my girlfriend doggy style, mm-hmm. I put my phone on her back and I just go through her friends' Instagram pictures. That was a joke. I know that's going to get back to that. Was a
sick son of a bitch.
I was thinking about making a joke where I had some sort of cut out piece of paper over her face, like a kindergarten arts and crafts picture.
That's hilarious.
One with Instagram. What was I going to say? Oh, morning. I can never get my fucking rocks off in the morning. The morning sex session is always twice as difficult.
I can. Do you drink a glass of water before you engage in the sex? I have a cup of coffee and have a glass of water, and then I'm ready.
That's hardly morning sex.
You're right. If you get up already,
that's brunch sex. I'm talking right when you roll over and you got that morning wood.
That's brunch. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, yeah, I can pretty much come from that easy. Hey, look, I'm uncircumcised. It's a great addition. It's great, man. If you were uncircumcised, Danny, you might not be a YouTuber. You'd be something else, but you'd be playing with your cock. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Maybe that's what stops me from progressing.
Next time I skin my knee, I'm going to super glue that skin onto my penis and try to get my foreskin back.
Oh my God, that is...
Alcohol is my main issue with coming. If I drink too much, I get whiskey dick, and then sometimes it's just too difficult. I'm not even enjoying it.
I see what you're saying. Like, it's so numb that you don't come kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, when I lost my virginity, I never came because I was too drunk. And I had the worst fucking blue
bound
balls
and gagged in a van.
For like a day and a half. Couldn't sit down hardly. It fucking hurt.
I feel you.
Blue balls?
Yeah, have you ever got it really bad?
When you're
legit,
a kid,
bro.
I think it's the only time they will actually hurt is when you're very young, when you have a crazy amount of testosterone.
I never had blue balls, and I always thought guys who talked about it were retarded. Oh, you gotta finish me off. I'm gonna get blue balls. Like, blue balls is a debilitating medical condition.
It's not debilitating.
Did you go to a doctor? Did he diagnose your blue balls, Austin?
No, I mean, like, I've told girls before, I'm like, nah, like, we gotta fucking finish this right now, or I'm gonna be hurting tomorrow.
Yeah, I bet you sound pretty suave when you unload that one on him.
Well, I mean, I don't usually talk to them after ever again, so it doesn't really matter.
Austin, listen, we can't get a Me Too out of anybody. There's already one too many Me Toos in this group, okay? Mainly up from my side. So let's get this going. We can't get any of the Me Toos on for our producer. You know,
if a girl tries to Me Too me for not talking to her anymore,
that's what they do. But the thing is, they can just say something and people will believe them.
True.
Have you ever had a serious girlfriend?
Yeah.
How long?
Like 2 years.
When?
Like 2 years ago. Like when we broke up like 2 years ago.
He's reminding me right now of me at his age when I was doing the coming out with a laundry basket totally naked move.
Yeah,
and
man.
I wondered if that came from me never having real intimacy in my life until I was 21. That's when I had my first girlfriend. I wondered if you had the same thing going on. Apparently not, though. I read recently, because the relationship I'm in right now with Mia is the longest term one I've had. I read that guys who are really close with their moms have trouble having intimacy in a relationship because they look at their mother subconsciously, Freudianly, however, like their girlfriend.
Oh, wow. Well, look, I think that's definitely something that I think is
You're
accurate.
Insanely close with your mom.
Yeah, very, very close, yeah.
And you've struggled in relationships.
I've struggled in relationships. Yeah, my buddy, I have a buddy who's deep into the psych books and stuff like that, and especially with moms and dad, like family psychology. And when his father passed away, he got really into it. But yeah, he's told me many times that he thinks that that's why I even just enjoy blowjobs that much, is because I've been taken care of from, like, my mother's taken care of me so much throughout my life, picked up after me, fed me, loved me, that I like to be taken care of like a king and just get blowjobs from women randomly.
Me too. I've been so nurtured by my mom, but I don't have the blowjob fetish that you have.
Yeah, he thinks that that's the explanation for the blowjob fetish and claimed to have read it in a book. So it sounds right to me. I mean, it is.
If you read it in a book,
yeah.
If this mystery guy who has a dead dad read it in a book,
man,
who am I to refute it?
Must be right.
Blowjobs rock. That's science.
It's nice, but a lot of guys don't enjoy them as much as I do. I'll tell you that much. I'm a huge fan. It's I wouldn't say more than sex, but with a rando, I definitely a lot of the time enjoy a blowjob from a rando.
I think I like it
girl.
more. Usually, I think it's
More
like
than
the
sex?
highlight of when I fucked a bitch is when she sucks my dick. That's why I'm like my favorite part.
There we go,
probably.
dude.
Can I tell you a story that really conveys the majesty of the blowjob, I think?
Yes.
I was drinking at the river. It was after I graduated college. You know how after you get out of college, you get the thoughts, is my life over? Are the good times gone? Am I still going to be able to get easy pussy? We were drinking. My buddy was playing a show. He's in one of those shitty bands that just rip off Sublime and play Red Hot Chili Peppers covers. Nice. But there were some chicks there, white trashish, but 18, first year in college, hot-ish. Certainly for a blowjob or anonymous drunk sex. I jump off this rock after about 6-7 beers, everything's getting hazy. You're getting into that point in the party where you don't fear making a bold move toward a woman and other people judging you for it.
Always a great time.
You're bold enough to go in for the makeout, to be like, hey, follow me into the bathroom without any fear of repercussions. Nice. I get there. I point it with this tall, blonde 18-year-old. Say, hey, come out into the water with me. Leo, we start cupcaking out there in the 3-foot deep wake. Ooh. Or the ripples or whatever. We start making out, and I, in front of the entire onlooking band, the 3 or 4 disinterested people watching the band, I take her by her hand up underneath this big fucking highway overpass that went over the bridge. We start making out over there. I pull out my penis. She's jerking me off behind a pillar. Then this bitch, she kicks off shoe number 1, kicks off shoe number 2, repositions them right by her feet. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? Whoa. She's making knee pads.
My God.
She falls to her knees, uses the sandals as knee pads, and just starts sucking my dick next to this pillar. Oh. And it was then I knew, hey, Danny Mullen's got some living left to do.
Yeah, that's right, dude. That's right. Well, first of all, how was the blowjob? Because if a woman knows the move where I've never even seen that. Never even heard of that.
It was great.
Sandals down there.
Oh, it was great.
Was it first try? She put them and she knew exactly the width she wanted her knees at?
I wasn't the first guy she blew underneath a bridge.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, exactly. But it was a great blowjob.
Great blowjob. Came right away.
Wow.
Later on, I'll rush this story a little bit. There was another girl who showed up at the party who was wearing boys' basketball shorts and an oversized tank top. Her body looked like a rectangle.
I know. That was like a dyke. Yeah. Dykish.
Dykish body. A 5. We were talking about how a 5 to most people is to us a 4 or a 3. Yeah. She was probably a real world 4. She was below even the normal average. I took her up to the same spot while the other girl who blew me watched. Probably not feeling great about herself.
Oh my God.
I fucked this girl in the ass, bent over a rock, and I looked up. There were a bunch of cyclists, stone sober, just out for a Sunday ride, looking down on me while I was just fucking this girl in the ass. And then at one point, her and I both slipped because we were hammered, and she fell into a thorn bush.
No.
She fell into a thorn bush after I'd fucking sodomized her, Leo.
Oh my God. Is that one of the Patreon stories? Is it still coming? Have you gotten to that one?
They just got a sneak peek, these people.
They got a future Patreon story.
Patreon, I guess we can talk about this now. Patreon fucked you and I over a little bit this month. Huh?
Unless 11 people out in one day decided that they just do not want anything to do with me anymore.
How many patrons do you have?
I had 48, and now I'm down to 35. Actually, it's more than fucking 10. It's like 12.
So Leo lost some patrons. Check this out, dude. This is scary shit. Every month since I started my Patreon, and Austin, he's probably perking up now too, because Austin's always afraid that Patreon is going to move against me in some conspiracy because they're ultra liberal. Yeah. They hate probably people like me. Mm-hmm. I've noticed that I've never had higher than a 3% credit card decline rate. That's not saying people don't leave the Patreon and revoke their pledge, but the people who have their cards down, those cards aren't denied for insufficient funds or closing down the account more than at a rate of 3% per month. This month, it was 40%. 40% of the cards just didn't go through. And a ton of people messaged me on Twitter, on Instagram, hey, I'm trying to be your patron, but it's rejecting me even though I have $1,533 in my bank account. And the pledge is $5. This is fucking bullshit. So it sounds like you and I are having the same issue, and I want to look at your stats to see if it's declines.
Sure.
And maybe they are trying to cut the head off the serpent of the Danny Mullen channel.
That would be nuts, man.
Maybe Fan Jerry lost 30% of his patrons too, so he's down to 2.
You that one guy that you told me about. I fucking always forget his name, but the guy that he argues with feminists and. He's
Steven Crowder.
Yes. No, well, not just that guy. No, it's another guy. He's a much more intellectual guy.
Ben Shapiro?
No. He's not a comedian. Neither
is Ben Shapiro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jordan Peterson?
Jordan Peterson.
There we go.
Jordan Peterson just deleted his Patreon, and he was making $85,000 a month.
The reason for that, and I'm sure Austin knows about this too, is there was this guy, Sargon of Akkad, who...
Big fan.
Are you?
Yeah, I love Sargon. I watch all those guys. I'm kind of a
Sargon
Nazi or whatever.
To clarify that statement so people don't think you're actually
not
a Nazi.
a Nazi.
People would call me a Nazi as a slur.
You're conservative.
Yes, I'm a
He's
conservative.
a conservative. He's a conservative.
Okay, Austin, can you never again just say you're a Nazi without context into that microphone?
Okay, yeah. Now with context, it's a slur for conservatives.
We might have to make a video taking him around and, making him make out with black chicks or something.
Been there, done that. I can show you the rest. Sargon of Akkad, he identifies as a liberal, but I guess sort of like that dude Tim Pool also says he's a liberal. They're actually on the conservative side. Most of their fans are conservative. I'm not saying they're hate mongers. Then again, I don't really know much about him. But Sargon, or Patreon, got hold of Sargon's podcast transcript where he'd said the word nigger multiple times. And it was in print, the form I saw, so I couldn't really decipher the context. But it looked like he was making an ironic statement about something a racist would say, and he was making fun of it.
He was interviewing white supremacists and calling them that.
The N-word?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And it was some intellectual exercise, and he wasn't actually being a racist, correct?
No, he was just making fun of the white supremacists he was talking to at the time.
Gotcha.
Patreon
Using it against them, yeah.
just pulls the plug on his Patreon account. He posts a bunch of videos out on his YouTube channel. People like Jordan Peterson and Sam Harris, who are much more mainstream, have much larger audiences, and are mainstream intellectuals. Like Sam Harris has been on Bill Maher's show, Joe Rogan, so is Jordan Peterson, and so he's been on Bill Maher's too, I guess. But they thought, hey, this is censorship. This is complete bullshit. We're gone. They voluntarily withdrew from Patreon. And yeah, they both had almost $100,000 a month coming in from that platform.
That's nuts, man.
And it's also a strange coincidence because a couple of weeks before this happened, I got warned by their Trust and Safety Committee, which sounds like something out of the novel 1984. Sounds a little ominous.
Yeah.
Where they go around
Trust and safety.
and correct the behavior they don't like on Patreon. They messaged me and said the stuff on my page was too sexual. There was an image of me getting a blowjob, and there was images of my old roommate getting sucked off in San Francisco. I totally agreed with it. I said, I'm sorry. I should have thought that through. I realized that's pornography and not just nudity. I deleted it, and they were totally fine. But now I'm starting to think like maybe they saw those images and then looked into me a little bit more.
Yeah.
They saw maybe the Edward Forty hands where we throw about 1,500 hard Fs out.
Oh, yeah. We threw a lot of those out. Yeah. Maybe they watch his podcast. Maybe they're watching right now.
That would be impressive. They must have a live feed somewhere.
Yeah.
It's hidden camera.
Bastards.
This place is bugged.
It is bugged.
That's an issue that we have now, though. Patreon.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope it's just guys that left and, the coronavirus is, they're struggling to pay. But
To me, it was declines. That wasn't the case.
yeah, I'll check. I don't have no idea how to check. Does it let you know that they've been declined?
I can check it.
Okay, check for me, yeah.
Maybe this will be the boost I need, though, to focus more on merchandising.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Because Patreon's definitely what's been keeping this channel going.
Your Merchy does have nothing to do with Shopify, right? Are they different companies that do something
Not
similar?
that I know of. I don't
Okay.
know that there's any affiliation.
Okay.
For the people who want to know, Patreon last month with that Release the Kraken's where you can pay $3,000 and I'll come out and drink and party with you and record a video. I got that for the first time in a year. And then on top of that, about $5,000 in other pledges.
That's crazy,
So
man.
it was $8,000 or almost $9,000 total from Patreon last
Wow.
year, which is insane money.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's great
amazing.
because then multiple days of shooting, I can pay the cameramen, hotels, props. I was going nuts. But now if I lose almost half my patrons every month,
Yeah, that would be.
I got to pull back the operation a little bit.
Yeah, that would be tough. But I feel like you probably you pick up a couple patrons every month or more. Probably people you can pick up a lot of patrons.
No. The Patreon goes really, really well for me. But
That's amazing,
the thing is, it can't go well if they delete half of the followers.
No. That would be fucking
Because
troubling.
I don't double my following every month.
No.
And they're taking away almost 50% of my followers.
No, it's hard. Patreon it's a hard thing that you're picking up each one of those people and they trust you. It's like a relationship you have with them. I mean, I'm definitely getting to know all these guys, and it's like, yeah, you don't want to lose any of them because it's for some fucked up reason. It's not just them. They can't pay or something.
Oh. Sorry, we had to go on that tangent, people.
Yeah, it's all
that was
good.
a little bit of fear about the fuel for the Danny Mullen channel going forward. Got to make sure that shit's all squared away so we could keep getting out there and getting good shit filmed. Speaking of which, we got a Worst Town in America coming up this weekend.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
You ready
Have
to
you
go?
decided? Have you decided where we're going, or you don't want to tell them yet? Or?
We can talk a little bit about it right now.
I'm ready to go. I'm pumped, man.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about it, because if we talk about it, there are going to be at least 12 kids with signs hanging out in the city.
Yes, for sure. The more, I haven't done one in a long time, and they always felt like, journalism. Is that still the approach? Is it like a journalistic approach?
Yeah. I like the vibe that we had when we went back to Slab City.
Okay. Yeah.
Take it slow.
Take it slow.
Try to make funny shit happen. But it's been nice. We've been at this. You've been on the channel now for almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
Or exactly a year and a half.
Yeah.
I've been at it for 3 years. My 3-year anniversary is coming up soon.
Wow.
I'm getting to the point now where I realize that people like the content we're putting out, and they're not going to commit a full mutiny on us. So it's making me a little more relaxed on shoots.
I like that.
We can go out to a place like Slab City, take our time, not be tight with adrenaline, trying to get thrown out of a business or call somebody a piece of shit.
Nice.
We still did plenty of that for you guys in the 40 Hands video.
Yeah.
You can go out and have some conversations and take your time and wait for the good moments to arise organically.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't used to have that. It used to be we
pressure
need to make a fucking scene, because last video we made 2 scenes and now we need 3. We need more extravagant writing, more costumes, more alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize now that a video like the one we shot in Solvang, you can't replicate that every week.
No, you can't. You can't replicate that. And, like I said, even a video that you might not think is one of your strongest, I think is very entertaining for people. I think, they're not hanging out with you every day. They're not, it's not Ben. Ben gets free content all day, and that asshole. But it's
doesn't even appreciate it.
Yeah, doesn't even appreciate it. He's out there doing whatever he does. But, that's what I'm saying. It's like all these people out there, they don't mind just hanging out with you, man. Like, even just like those car trips we've taken, those are fun, man. It's like, for me, the car trip back when we've done the shoot, everything's done, they're always like the most fun, in my opinion. And these guys might just want to come on one of those car trips,
Austin,
Yeah.
you gonna step up and be in a new main channel video soon?
Hell yeah. I want to. That'd be cool.
Austin's been wearing a mask every day since he came back.
Took one off.
And Nico's parents both were over the coronavirus the exact same hour, it seems like.
Yeah,
Nico's dad came up and greeted me and shook my hand.
Oh, okay.
No mask on, doesn't give a shit, even though he was really paranoid and wouldn't let Nico leave the house before. Yeah. Austin, same thing, said he could only come if he had a real hazmat suit, medical issue.
So funny.
Did 3 podcasts with a mask on. Now he's maskless. I can see his chompers.
Well, it came to their senses, huh? Or what is it? What is it that changed?
Well, for them, it's largely political, conservative. We don't think the government should have the right to tell people that they can't go earn a living. I mean, the federal government's not. It's just stupid mayors and governors who think they have all this power.
You don't like Governor Gavin Newsom?
Fuck no. Of course not. Fuck that guy.
I don't like him either. He gets ripped apart in the new video I got coming out. Wuha the Bat's got an issue with him.
Nice. But yeah, so it was largely that, economics. And then I've already been around you for a couple weeks now. So I have no symptoms.
We might have, honestly, we all might have the antibodies already.
We were all pretty sick when
we
went camping, or at least.
Dude, I think all 3 of us kind of felt like shit. You did right after.
I might have had coronavirus at the end of that camping trip. I was sick for 2 weeks to the point where I couldn't work out. I couldn't write. All I could do was edit the videos I had in the can.
Yeah, so that means we were exposed to the corona. We were exposed to the. Well, you didn't have a cough. Though,
I did have a cough for sure.
A bad one?
I had no fever.
No fever? That's
same. I had a bad cough for like a month and a half, but never got a fever.
But recently?
No, like back then.
I had a lot of phlegm in my motherfucking lungs too. Oh yeah.
Really?
It was getting scary. I woke up sometimes, Leo, and I felt like I was in the middle of the Pacific, drowning.
Oh my God. You're lying.
I am lying. I've been peeing in my bottle still recently, though. That's the one thing I wake up in the middle of the night to do. And I'm starting to realize that the label has turned yellow because it's a very small mouth on a Bombay Sapphire bottle.
Yeah.
You can't get every droplet inside.
No, you can't.
And so now the label of my Bombay Sapphire that I pee in every night is calcified.
Oh my God.
So
it's time for a new bottle.
Maybe a Carlo Rossi jug.
A Carlo Rossi jug would be great. But you know what works for? I think Gatorade bottles are the best. That's what the guy, the NFL guy that I hung out with on the batch, he said that the big ass linemen are so lazy and so sore after like 2-a-days and shit when they are training camp that they're drinking so much water that they all pee in Gatorade bottles. They do not they don't get out of bed because it fucks with their sleep, and they need as much sleep as they can get. So they just like a lot of them will have 2 or 3 Gatorade bottles right next to their bed to pee in. And, they're all staying together and shit. And they all pee in the fucking Gatorade bottles.
See, the Gatorade bottles, though, that shows to me an amateur bottle pisser. That's like having plastic fake wood grain in your Toyota and not having the real wood grain in the Lexus. You got to go for the glass.
You got to go for the glass?
You got to commit to the lifestyle. You got to let yourself, your penis, and the Lord above know that you're going to be pissing in this bottle for a long time to come.
God.
A Gatorade bottle, you throw that out every week.
Yeah.
I've had this Bombay Sapphire bottle for about a year and 2 months. When I lived in San Francisco, I had my original Carlo Rossi piss bottle for 2 years.
No.
One time, Leo, I fucking knocked it over.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've done that too. That's so disgusting that we do. I didn't know that other people did this. So I feel you're making me feel good.
This is what we were referencing earlier on.
He doesn't pee in bottles.
His dick wouldn't fit in the fucking head.
I don't have a pee side bottle to pee in, but I've done it on
what is
road
that?
trips
Is
and
it
stuff.
mainly for just because you don't want your sleep disturbed, right? It just adds it. Yeah, it's so much more comfortable than getting up, going to the bathroom, flipping the light on, peeing.
The danger is a couple times, though, I've nodded off while I got my dick in the bottle.
Oh my God. So you knocked it over one time? Was it a lot of pee in there?
In San Francisco, it was at the end of this bottle's 2-year reign. It was no longer a transparent Carlo Rossi bottle. There was a yellow wax substance multiple centimeters thick that coated the entire inside.
Oh my God, that is disgusting.
It looked like the algae and sediment that builds up against a rock in a tide pool.
Oh my God. There were organisms living in there.
There were certainly some microorganisms.
Yeah.
And not only was that in there, but I'm pretty sure I'd left a load of piss in at least overnight, maybe over a weekend when I was out of town. Because I used to go to Sacramento a lot to visit my parents. I knocked it over, and it was like a vat of pure acid came out.
Oh.
I swear, there was a ripple effect in the air above it. The stench was putrid. And though I wiped and I wiped, I don't think I ever got the scent out.
My father, whenever my mom or dad would find something like this, like I was living in my father's like a second house for a long time while he was like refurbishing it, and like my mom would come over every now and then like unannounced, and one time I wasn't there and they found my piss bottle and they were really worried. They thought that it was
He was a fetish of yours.
Yeah, like either that or I just had I was so lazy that it was getting to the point where it was like a problem. Like I needed some psychological assistance because I was so fucking lazy that I couldn't get up to pee.
No.
I've always wanted to construct a long tube that I could attach to my penis so I
That'd
could
be
play
nice.
RuneScape longer.
A catheter. You can get that.
What about just a hole in the
yeah.
bed? You know, you pop open the cap, put your cock in there, just pee, roll over pee, put it back on. That'd
I'll
be nice.
raise you one more. On one side of the bed, there needs to be a piss trough. On the other, there needs to be a built-in fleshlight.
Yes.
In midnight?
You fuck one if you want, and you fucking pee in the other.
Perfect. Yeah, at midnight, you put your cock in and piss.
Yeah.
It's 6 a.m. when you wake up with a boner.
Yeah.
You go to the right side of the bed and you fuck.
You fuck.
You get your mom to clean out both baggies.
Oh, my
at the end of the month.
God.
I'm sure your mom would have done so happily when you were younger.
Yeah,
Sounds like
man.
she cleaned up after you a lot.
That is fucking hilarious. That's some future shit, man. Something in the future. Some people might have that, because if you're living in your virtual reality world, he was mentioning his Oculus, right? He just bought a virtual reality set. Some people might just decide that this is where I'm going to live full time in this world, and they might need that fleshlight, and they might need the fucking pee thing, and maybe they don't even want to get up to take a shit. You know, maybe they just. Maybe that's the future.
I've been shitting a lot lately.
That's good. It's. I think it's a good thing. You can be overreactive, but I'm sure it's just because your diet's been solid. It's good amounts of fiber and shit.
A lot of fiber, a lot of coffee. I've been shitting twice a day.
It's great, man. I usually shit twice a day.
I'm starting to think my girlfriend might eat less when she's around me, so she doesn't have to shit
Doesn't
around
have to
me.
shit. I have yet to catch my girlfriend shitting, and it's something that I would pride myself on. I've been trying to. I go in sometimes when she's using the restroom. I'm like, don't smell anything. You're not taking a shit, are you? And I've never been able to catch her. So
What's the longest you've hung out with her for,
Dude,
uninterrupted?
Straight like fucking 48 hours, many times, 48 hours or more without without her. I might take a shower and there's another bathroom in the house, or like I'll go and do something on the computer for a little bit. She might time it out really well.
So might my girlfriend, but I
Yeah.
have to think
It's
that has
crazy,
got to be
right?
so uncomfortable.
You know what it is? I think what it is with girls, they shit a lot less than us. They're smaller, way smaller human beings. I think this is my theory. They shit way less, and it's fast. They can just pop it out like a little bird.
Why would that be possible, though? Why would their colons be set up differently and they just be able to pop it out? Because their turds are smaller? Is that it?
Yeah, I think it's their turds. I think it's speed.
I think my girlfriend and your girlfriend hold it.
Yeah, they might.
And the last day or half day they're with us, they can barely walk.
Right.
They certainly aren't open for anal.
No.
And they're just crossing their fingers, counting the moments until we get in our vehicle, say sayonara, and jet back to LA.
Yeah, that's 100% what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And then they let it out, dude, and they just absolutely clog the fucking bathroom. That's
If
why
you have a
women are
girlfriend,
constantly-
they will pee with the door open, and they will shut the door if they're taking a shit.
That's a good point, but I can't see either. Recently, I take a shit with the door open now. Well, she's kind of made it comfortable enough. Or she just forced that comfortability in me. Like, she would open the door every time I was taking a shit. And I was like, "Are you serious?" And she's like, "Just do it." So now
Girls
I can
like that
take,
shit. It's weird.
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
want
nah,
they want you to be
I'm
that
shutting the
level.
door.
They want you to be that level of comfortable. Do you take a shit in front of your girlfriend? No.
I just want to say this, Leo. Next stop, fucking Blumpkin Station for you.
Dude, Blumpkin stations, that's a legendary thing. A Blumpkin, I don't know. Do you think everyone knows what a Blumpkin is?
I think so. A Blumpkin's when you're getting a blowjob while the shit is leaving your ass.
Yeah, it has to be leaving your ass.
If
Apparently
you
the
time it right,
sensation's amazing.
if you
right?
came while the shit was leaving your ass, I imagine that would be a world rocker.
That could be a game changer. What if like that was the only way? That's the only thing you wanted after you did it.
That wouldn't be good. That'd be really hard to recreate. It'd
So
be like
have you
people who hang themselves and jerk off. I never see how they time that.
Have you ever seen Road Trip?
Yes.
Okay, remember the part where
Terrible movie.
Yeah, terrible. But the guy ejaculates with the girl's fingers in his ass.
I don't remember that.
Okay, well, he asked for assistance at one of those sperm labs or whatever, and then the nurse comes in and she makes him ejaculate just with anal, like with her two fingers and anal stimulation. You think that's possible? Can men just come from like anal stimulation only?
I had a gay friend. I've talked about him probably a few times. He came out of the closet after I knew him when he was quote unquote straight. Mm-hmm. He said the first couple times he was having sex with dudes, he could come without even touching his dick.
I've heard that too
Just
from
getting
gay guys.
plowed.
Yeah, just getting plowed. They'll just come. That's crazy, huh?
Another thing I learned this weekend, I forget who I was talking to about it, but it made me think back to my buddy, Mark is his name, this guy who came out of the closet. When he was 16 and saying he was bisexual and confused, the way he first acted on those homosexual urges, I noticed Austin just perked up. He's like, oh, this might be relevant to me. I might do what this kid Mark did. Mark got on a gay website, met a 40-year-old man in his neighborhood who had a family, and the 40-year-old guy came over and fucked Mark in the ass. Gave him chlamydia.
It gave him chlamydia?
Yes.
So it wasn't the first guy who was fucking in the ass in the neighborhood.
There's probably a lot of that going on.
Oh, yeah.
Not borderline, illegal man on boy sex because these kids are curious and they're afraid and they're going on chat rooms that their friends, their parents don't know about. They're not talking about it. They're meeting older men who are experienced, who can guide them up the river of gayness.
Right.
And then once they get to the top of the river, they're rewarded with a dick up their ass.
Right. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that this is a thing for sure. I worry that's, what... I don't know why I'm bringing this. I guess it makes sense, but the modeling man world is just disgusting. But if I was a straight guy and you were trying to move up the ranks, I mean, in modeling, I feel like you have to get fucked in the ass in order to move up the ranks in the modeling world.
Austin would know. He tried to be a model.
He did try to be a model.
Their talent scout actually asked me to come in.
Oh shit.
I still didn't get the part. The girl model scout was the one that picked me, but the guys team didn't want me.
Shit.
They found out I wasn't gay, so they wouldn't let me in.
I'm sure.
I actually had an experience with a modeling agency. When I first started my website for writing comedy, not when I first started it, but when it had been up a while, long enough where I needed some really professional photo shot, I went to a modeling agency to get some photographers' numbers. But I think in the back of my mind, I was kind of like, I hope they fucking sign me to a contract.
Hell
Make
yeah.
some money. One of the guys reached out afterwards. I was like, I handle the male models. I was interested in you sending some headshots. I didn't have any headshots. I think I sent him like a Facebook picture. Never heard back from him. But I did get in contact with a bitchin' photographer who still...
Nice.
Go to DannyFreeTheSlaves.com. I want Austin to lay eyes on this beautiful photograph of me.
Is that your fucking Is that your website?
It used to be themullenmode.com. That was the first website I put any of my comedy writing on. But recently, I wanted to get a .com going.
Nice.
Danny Mullen's taken by some asshat.
Yeah.
Asshole, asshat. You could throw any accusation at this guy. He's a piece of garbage.
Should I display it on the screen?
Oh, hell yeah, baby. DannyFreeTheSlays.com. I still haven't gotten around to actually putting content on this bitch. Have I talked about the Danny Mullen on here? Mm-mm. I went on a rant on one of my newsletters I used to release back in 2016. But this guy's a technology blogger, and I think part of his brain is missing.
Jesus.
He wrote an article on how to choose a good email address once. And I read it just because I was pissed and I was on his site and I was debating messaging him and trying to buy the site from him. The second piece of advice he gave for choosing an email address is don't put any racial slurs in your email.
Maybe he's a comedian, dude.
No, he's not. And I know that's actually relevant advice for Austin over there. Yeah. But everything was misspelled. Austin. That was the second piece of... And I remember thinking to myself, like, what? My email address is going to be like Danny hates spooks at yahoo.com or like fuck the Jews 919 at gmail.com. Like, you don't need to put that in it.
I like Danny hates the spooks. But that's a good one, dude. At AOL.com.
The thing is, this website was billed as a legitimate business website, and that was the piece of advice he was offering.
That's so fucking funny. Danny hates the spooks at AOL.com. Yeah, hit me up. Yeah, I have an email. Danny hates the spooks. But it just spelled just like it sounds.
I saw something recently, and it was like all of the Bill Gates Foundation and like the WHO and shit had a whole bunch of their emails and passwords leaked onto the internet. And I was going through like this huge list of them. And there were just some really stupid one. There was one that was like, Hail Satan 666 was their password for someone that works.
That's the head of human resources.
Probably,
some middle-aged woman.
That's crazy.
Someone that works for Bill Gates Foundation. And
this is how these fucking rumors start that Bill Gates is a fucking devil worshiper and shit.
I'm telling you though, dude, there is no better blackmail. I think these are the top three. A video of you masturbating.
Bad.
B, your pornography searches. And C, your passwords. If somebody had those on me, I would tell them, I'm your bitch. I'll blow you right now. I'll empty my bank account. Give those back to me.
Just because they could do a lot of harm to your life or because the passwords are so ridiculous?
The passwords are ridiculous. Mine's like Fluffy Otter 212 at Golden Sunshine.
Don't give your actual password.
They're lame.
They're like that?
They're stupid. But really, the porn searches and the masturbation video.
It's bad.
The face you make when you've already jerked off 3 times that day, and it's hard labor to get that third nut out. Or so fourth nut out.
It's disgusting. Honestly, yeah, it shouldn't be. No one should ever see that.
Your legs are stiff as railroad tracks.
Yeah. Trying to get it
your
off.
Your ass is clenched up.
Yeah, it's so bad.
You're biting your tongue.
It's disgusting, yeah.
A little bead of sweat's dropping over your brow.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, exactly.
Leo, you would cancel your Patreon. You delete your YouTube channel. You'd be gone if that came
You'd
out.
have to do another you'd have to do another one of the speeches to get me back on the squad. I'd just be like, yeah, I'm done, man. I'm just gonna work a security job here. I'm actually working a security job at the building that I live at, so I don't even have to like drive anywhere.
Oh.
I'd be like, I'm getting my groceries delivered to me, man, and yeah, man, this is my life now, man. Girlfriend left me.
You'd probably be like, please, Danny, let me be in another video. I can't do literally anything else. I've been canceled. No one will hire me.
They've re-canceled me, man, and I can't do it, man.
Yeah, the Danny Mullen channel seems to be cancel proof. And that's what's sweet. Well, unless this Patreon thing is actually a conspiracy. That's what's sweet about this musician Ariel Pink, though, we're going to do a collaboration with. Mm-hmm. If you pull up his Wikipedia page right now, Austin, you should pull it up and show it to people.
Okay.
This guy gnarly.
He's sick. He's been canceled so many times.
Really?
He's so outspoken. I think he's real patriotic too, but he's an indie rocker. He's got a long hair. He wears dresses and really feminine clothing. I might be exaggerating. I don't think he wears dresses. No. But he's like an indie fucking rock dude. He's super artsy. But he gets canceled all the time, just talks shit, says whatever pops into his head in an interview. He's a perfect fit.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Brooks says that he got canceled one time too. He had some kind of story with something. He told us, I don't remember it exactly. We should talk to him about it when he comes, though.
Absolutely. I don't remember it either. But is it really that much of a surprise seeing Brooks?
No, it's not.
Brooks has been caught making out with It was just in the background of the Edward Forty Hands video. He had his tongue down a different girl's throat every 6 minutes.
Yep.
He ate vomit. He masturbated all over a mannequin head when we were camping.
He did.
Does it really surprise you the man's been quote unquote canceled?
No. It doesn't at all.
His artistic ability has really impressed me, though.
He's very talented. He could pee with someone holding his cock. You did too. That's unbelievable. In my opinion,
You knew I could do that from
I knew
day
you could
one.
do that for sure.
Come on,
You've done it 3 times. That's your 3rd time I've seen it.
It's in my Instagram bio, as is now the new edition. Did you see that?
Yeah, you are a Blood.
I'm an official member, card carrying, of the Bloods Street Gang.
He's a Blood, man. He's a Blood.
That's the YouTube group we got to have beef with.
Oh God, the Crips.
The Crips, yeah.
Oh.
Crips, dude.
Yeah.
That's I don't know if I want to fuck with Snoop Dogg. He's probably the most high-profile Crip.
I say we drive down into deep South Central and we shoot up a random house just to make our points known.
God damn it! I remember I read somewhere in college that the one of the what is it?
I don't like your jumpsuit. Did I mention that?
Oh, okay. I was
color.
painting. I was painting with my pops.
Blue?
Man.
Get that blue jumpsuit out of here.
Yeah, man, it's blue. I'm sorry, man. But their initiation, one of the initiations was they would drive around with no lights on at night, and the first person to blink, you had to go kill those people in that car.
That was Bloods or Crips?
Crips.
You busy tonight? Let's do it.
I'm in.
To 2 people who blink.
Fine.
Just to prove the Bloods are harder than the
That's right, dude.
Cs.
We got to do it too. Fine, I'm down, dude.
Where are you going, Austin?
I'm just resetting the camera.
And then also, let's pull up this Ariel Pink.
Oh, I already did. I showed some pictures of him.
What does it say? Can you read anything aloud that's interesting? What's the most offensive thing Ariel Pink
Put
did?
controversies. There's usually a tab for controversies. But
He's got a bunch. He's got 3, 4, 5 paragraphs on his controversies and outspoken interviews.
That's awesome.
This guy's a musical genius. He's the fucking man.
Wow.
You know who loves him? Julian Casablancas.
Really?
The guy who always says that I
None
fucking...
other than-
He said that Ariel Pink's the most talented musician of his generation.
Wow. So he just and he partakes of the drug stuff. Do we know that?
He parties.
parties.
I don't know. I'm sure
Who
he's
knows
done
what
something.
he does? Yeah.
What's more important than that? Dude's a Danny Mullen fan.
That's hilarious. And we're gonna do a possible song with him.
Not possible. He's down. Brooks
That's
asked him.
hilarious.
I'm going to buy Ariel Pink merch. I've been listening to it as I write. Wow. I've been jamming his fucking music.
Sounds amazing.
I'm Ariel Pink till death. You going to read anything over there, Rusty Pops?
I'm just trying to find something interesting.
Eddie, there's no controversies tab?
There's a ton. It's in his personal life section. I read them 3 days ago. That's okay.
You can just, yeah, if you just
I'm going to
go into
prove
personal-
that Austin stinks. I'm going to go over and do this right now.
Oh, God.
Watch this. Get out of here, Austin.
All right, you can give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'm going to take your spot on the camera.
Okay, do it. Let's switch this up.
What's up?
Ooh.
Political and religious views. Many of Pink's remarks and interviews have incited controversy, particularly among left-leaning indie music communities.
Ooh.
He said it's not illegal to be racist. That's taken way out of context.
That's also true.
Expressed love for
Austin would know.
necrophiliacs,
Okay.
pedophiles, and the Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh, my God.
His negative press reached a peak around the release of Pom Pom when detractors variously labeled him a troll, a beta male, and a misogynist. Fans argued that he is simply a glib speaker. MySpace in 2014 dubbed him the most hated man in indie rock. This guy is perfect.
That's the guy we need.
This guy is our fucking dude.
That's the man we need, dude. Our team needs this guy.
Pink admitted that one of his tactics with interviews is to talk so much that the other person has no opportunity to raise question.
That's hilarious.
His recent interviews in Fame, he resents interviews in Fame. I can't read at this point. Explaining, I'd like to get by without making a fool of myself, running my mouth all the time. It's not helping me. He also believes that some publications quote him out of context for clickbait, and generally the media lies to us all the time. I agree. I don't think he just said out of the blue it's not illegal to be a racist. The point is, people hate this guy for being outspoken and being kind of an asshole. He's our guy.
He's our fucking guy, dude.
Austin, put those headphones on.
I don't want to touch him.
Oh, okay.
Quit being a fucking puss.
You just went to the homeless shelter.
Well, we didn't. They were testing all those people. Well, they were taking temperatures as all those people would come in. And we barely associated with anyone, really. We didn't get close to anyone.
Well,
We're
that's quite
fine.
reassuring. Why are you playing one of his songs?
No.
Oh, okay, good, because it would be like really loud.
I wish I knew how to do absolutely anything on your setup, because I would set up some sort of animation that said Austin sucks with an X.
You look at. You know what the?
Zoom the camera away from you.
Do you know what came up on my Facebook feed yesterday, Danny?
Why are you on Facebook is the real question.
I look at Marketplace for cars. It's a good place to find cars.
Continue.
So the video that was produced by the Hambone Group that you and I met on, it came up. With
The girl.
Blonde. Yeah, the blonde.
That you exchanged a couple of booty pics with.
Well, yes. I didn't exchange. I believe I just received.
You didn't send her a photo of your own ass?
I didn't send her a photo of my own ass. No.
What's the
buddy of
tactic?
mine uses that trick. He says, "Do you want to trade booty pics?" And you get
That's
them every
hilarious.
time.
That's
It's a
funny,
it's a good
actually.
line.
Leo,
What's the tactic? I mean, usually it was.
can I say this? Can I preface this? Because Leo has, and he takes some credit for it, saying like, hey, this is proof I'm a pimp because I can take your phone and I can get nudes out within a minute. But I tell him, hey, these girls are already fans of my channel.
already fans,
so it's
yeah.
not as if a random community college student you're accomplishing this magic with.
It's true.
Leo has grabbed my phone a couple of times before I was with my girlfriend. I remember one instance specifically when we were on the road trip to Sacramento. A fan came out to a meetup thing.
Yeah. It was, and her boyfriend came out as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leo took my phone, sent one of those expiring messages. You send a little text block, and then there's the blue icon that says view photo. I can only guess at what he wrote, but she clicked it, read it, responded to whatever it said with a picture of her titties. What did you say?
If I remember correctly, this was a while ago already. I said something like, hey, it's been a long shoot day. My cameraman dropped a couple clips. I'm feeling really stressed out, but you know what? You're very beautiful. I would really love it right now if you sent me a picture of your tits. It would make my day, and it would put a smile on my face, and I really need it right now. And she did it.
Did you use the word tits?
I use the word tits. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the one girls respond to the most. Breasts is like a little too like older, like old creepy man. Like, can I see your breasts?
What about what my dad taught me when I was a kid? Nannies.
Nannies is good. I might start using nannies. I like nannies.
Austin, you trying to suck some nannies tonight?
I don't think I've ever asked for a tit pic.
Well, you got to ask for nannies.
Wait, are you gonna have your love life is how is your love life right now? Are you messing with any girls, sexting? What are you doing?
Well, see, my thing is like, I don't have like commitment issues or anything like that. I'm not going to cheat on anybody. I'm just so goddamn lazy that I literally could not be fucking bothered to text somebody every day. And
Could be the
buy
weed.
them
Talking to the mic, asshole. I know you're afraid of germs, but nobody's going to be able to hear you.
Is it the weed?
What?
it
Also,
the
your
weed?
headphones aren't plugged into anything, Danny.
I just want to wear them because it feels right. There got to be two men wearing headphones. You're throwing off the balance.
Is it the weed you think that makes you lazy?
Probably.
Yeah, it's
Part
a
of
weed.
it.
Yeah,
But-
like start maybe every other day. And then one day maybe once a week. And then maybe only on special occasions.
I'll start with like
You want me to help you out right now?
Yeah.
maybe the next hour I won't smoke.
Here's all Austin needs to do to get laid. Download Tinder.
Yeah.
Take a picture of his face in decent lighting. Not great, just decent.
It's decent.
And put in his bio, I know Danny Mullen.
Yeah, you're good, dude.
The pussy will start flowing like the Mississippi.
Like the
all right, you
salmon.
fucker?
Yeah.
That's all it takes. You got no excuse.
Like the salmon of Capistrano.
Yeah, y'all are both taken, so I'm just waiting for like the groupies to like.
Dude, yeah,
snatch
next time
them.
we do a...
Fan Jerry fucked a groupie.
Yeah, he did.
You have no excuse to not fuck a groupie.
Next time, dude, if
do
I
another comedy show.
ever do another comedy show, yeah, that'll be a good... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the fans will come out in droves, dude.
Well, it might not be a comedy show we perform out next. It might be a full-on rock concert with
Could be a
Ariel
rock
Pink
concert,
in the band.
yeah. And a live... One of these live. I really want to do one of these live.
I'm down.
That'd be amazing.
We got to get a live thing going.
yeah.
A lot of people have been asking for it, and we could totally do it. Like everything.
Well, yeah, live on the thing, but actually live. We could put it on. We could do live, with an audience plus. I think that's still the goal eventually, right? To have like an in studio audience.
I don't know if we need an in-studio audience because the studio is my house.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
and
in
I don't
studio,
want everybody knowing where I live.
One day when we have a studio, where we're paying rent to some, to where we go somewhere.
An in-studio
Like,
audience would be cool.
yeah,
Opie
like-
and Anthony used to have
Like
that.
Opie and
they
Anthony,
had a peanut gallery. It
Yeah,
was good.
exactly, like a little peanut gallery.
Guys, you want to wrap this up? I think we killed this fucking thing.
I think we fucking killed it.